Fire in the hole, let's cook some bacon. Hey, while we're looking at the fire, notice that I've got my grill set up for the snake method charcoal management, or what some people call the fuse. It's lit at one end and it burns slowly around to the other end. We're trying to maintain a temperature today of 250 degrees for about 2.5 to 3 hours. So let's get some bacon on the grill. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today, I'm very excited because I've got this thick cut bacon in my pan, and what we're going to do is we're going to make candy bacon jerky with it. And I'm going to use this stuff right here. This is some stuff that my beautiful cousin Lee got me, and this is called bacon sugar, and you get this at a place called the 12 Bones Smokehouse in North Carolina. My cousin Lee is like a world traveler. She goes all over the United States, all over the world, and when she sees something that says bacon on it, she buys it for me because she knows I love bacon. So I'm just going to sprinkle the bacon with this this bacon sugar. And what it is, it's like brown sugar with some other peppers and spices in it. And I'm going to hit that on both sides of the bacon. And you could, if you don't have any of this, you could do the same thing with some brown sugar and cayenne pepper. It would do the same exact thing, but you know, this has got a little bit extra oomph to it because it's got some other little peppers and stuff in it from the 12 Bones Smokehouse in North Carolina. Thanks, Lee, my beautiful cousin Lee. She sent me so many different things, you know, bacon related things. Every time she sees bacon, she has to stop in and eat it, you know, in my memory. Or maybe she just loves bacon. I don't know. I guess we both love bacon. So anyway, we're going to get this stuff on here. Don't that look good already? I'm going to flip it over and do the other side too. Then we're going to get it on the grill. And like I showed you in the opening shot, I got my grill set up for the snake method, because we want to cook this at 250 degrees. It's going to take at least 2.5, maybe 3 hours to cook it. So what I'm going to do is I'll get this on the grill and show you what that looks like. Then we'll come back in an hour. We might have to put a little bit more of this stuff on there. And then after about 2 hours, we'll be able to take a taste of this candied bacon jerky. My mouth's in a knot right now, thinking about putting this bacon in my mouth. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll show you what it looks like on the grill. So like I was saying, I was rocking the snake method. It's going to start at that end and burn around. And we've got the bacon opposite the hot coals, and we can move the bacon whatever way we want, you know, as the coals burn down. And we're going to put the cover on that and just let that rock and roll for about, well, I'll bring you back after an hour. We'll turn the bacon over, and then after about 2.5 hours, it'll be ready for us to put in my mouth. So stay tuned. Bacon's been cooking for about an hour. We're going to flip it over, get some even cooking going on there. Flip each piece over like that. Maybe put a little bit more of that bacon sugar on there. Why not? It's starting to look really good. Look at that. We want to get this to looking like a kind of a mahogany colored eventually. Probably have to spin this pan around to get a little bit of more even cooking going on. But yeah, that's it right there. Maybe a little bit more of that bacon sugar. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Oh yeah, now you're talking. Now you're talking. Yeah, we're an hour in. We're gonna give it another hour. Then we're going to come back and get a beer and put some of this in my mouth. So stay tuned. My candied bacon jerky is done. Isn't that beautiful? I got it sitting on a wire rack, dripping a little bit, letting it dry out a bit. You thought that I was going to just dive into that, right? You thought I was just going to bite right into it, huh? Well, I got news for you. I'm a little bit more civilized than that. I'm going to show you how to eat this in just 1 minute. I'm going to go get a beer, and I'll show you how to eat some of that candied bacon, so stay tuned. So let me show you a more civilized way to eat that candied bacon jerk, whatever you want to call it. Put a little bit of butter. This is whipped butter because we're we're Weight Watcher friendly here. Whipped butter on a baked potato. A little bit of that on there. A little bit of my root boy rub on there. That's just salt, pepper, and garlic, but it's good stuff. Tastes good. Want to put a little bit of that candied bacon on there, like that. Man, is that stuff good. It's spicy and delicious. Let me tell you what. Put a little bit of that on there, a little bit of cheese on top of that. This is very Weight Watcher friendly right here because it's cheese, see? Yeah, how like that? Let's get that. Oh, well, I was going to get the cheese back on the grill and get it a little melty. I don't think that's going to be necessary though, do you? Let's put a little bit more bacon on top of the cheese. And I think that's going to make a nice thumbnail right there. And I think on top of that I'm going to put some, a little bit of sour cream, I think. A little bit of sour cream on top of that. Ah, man, this hasn't been opened either. Got it. Got her done. Yeah, baked potato with a dollop of sour cream right on top of that, and some chives. And that's the way. That's my thumbnail right there. Some chives on top of that. That's gonna be my thumbnail right there. Ain't that pretty? Let me get zoomed in on that and take a photo so we can go get a beer and have a taste of this magnificent masterpiece. Stay tuned. All right, there's the Frosty Root Boy mug. Here's today's beer, Hop Solution from Bell's Brewing Company. I think I've had this before. I think it's a very good India Pale Ale. It's going to be a hoppy beer. Lassa, where you been, Lassa? Let's pour that out from Bell's Brewing Company. Let's try not to make a mess. They're in Michigan, right? Pretty sure. Bell's is in Michigan. Bell's makes my favorite beer of all time, which is called Hop Slam. But this one is shaping up to be a very awesome looking IPA. It's got a picture of a hop on it. It's a double IPA, a double India Pale Ale Hop Solution. Let's take a sniff of that. Oh boy, you know these DIPAs knocked me on my butt. Ah, it smells great. It smells excellent. Excellent beer from Bell's Brewing Company, Hop Solution. Lassa, where you been, baby? Let's quaff the froth off of it. Wow, excellent beer. Super beer from Bell's Brewing Company. Tell you what, here's the way to enjoy some of that bacon candy. You get yourself a baked potato, you get some cheese on there, you get some of that bacon candy, you get some sour cream and some chives, and you get that whole mess in your mouth. That bacon candy is kind of spicy, you know, it's got some pepper in it. How about that? How's that look? Wow. That's amazing. Excellent. That's the best baked potato you'll ever have. Delicious. Excellent. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this bacon episode. I'm sure some of you want me to just stick a piece of that bacon in my mouth. I could do that. No problem. That is, it's spicy, but it's delicious. Let me tell you what. That stuff's awesome. Hey, you know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, Go up and see the inspiration for this I got from a guy called Cooking with Bacon. You're going to want to check him out. He'll be in the iCard. Subscribe to me, the Root Boy Cooks. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. Hop Solution is excellent. Delicious beer. Delicious bacon jerky. Look at that stuff. How's that look to you? Look like something you want to eat? I tell you what, that's some good stuff right there. Hey babies, see you next week. Bye.